Right, here we go with season 7 of the Fulham Save. Now, we've switched the tactic. This season wasn't going as well as I thought it was going to, actually, with some of the signings we made. I think we made some other signings that are going to help us progress. This is the team that I'm looking to go into next season with. As you can see, it's set up in a 4-2-4, so I will talk you through this tactic in a bit. Got some brilliant players. I mean, we didn't even sign Josh King. He came through our youth system. Youth system at Fulham, I mean, we've been improving it season on season, so it is looking really strong. It's produced some very good players for us. Produced probably our best players with the keeper and Josh King. We're looking at possibly playing Morales. I'm thinking of another. He was a youth product actually, but I'm thinking of another product. I think it's called Manunga, who might play in there. He's 6'4", whereas Morales is a bit shorter than that. So I think that could offer us some good options from set pieces and defending set pieces as well. Please remember to like, subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the content. Obviously, if you've got any tips for me to hopefully win the league eventually in this save, that would be fantastic. If you have a look at our competitions, this is how we did though. Knocked out the Carabao Cup, third round by Liverpool. We made it to the semi-final of the FA Cup against Spurs. Bit disappointing. I was hoping to get some silverware there. We didn't make it anywhere in the Champions League. That final still to be played between City and Barcelona. City actually won the league. We finished 11th. Very disappointing considering last season we finished 5th. So I'll show you some of and we predicted 9th. I'll show you some of the schedule so you can see where we kind of switched to 4-2-4 because very disappointing. We scored 64 goals, conceded 63. We just weren't scoring enough goals. I know we're still conceding a lot, but we only conceded 4 less last season. So kind of on a par. We do need to improve that, obviously, which I'm still looking at these indicators in the data hub. The defensive efficiency is still bad, but it is, believe it or not, improving, I think, a little bit from what it was in previous seasons. We really underperformed the XG. We should have finished 8th, finished 11th. Not clinical at all, so really, actually, that would probably mean I do need to go and buy some more strikers, which fortunately for me in this save is what's going to happen. As you can see, these are like the formations, so I switched from that 4-1-1-3-1 asymmetric to the 4-2-4. It looks to have helped on the stats. So that is what I'm going to go with next season. Hopefully that'll help us. But we started the season okay. We weren't playing too badly, but then we went on this run from like October, end of September, all the way to the start of December, where we didn't even win a game. So I switched it for the Norwich game to the 4-2-4, and it initially was doing really, really well. Kai Rooney, I think, has been a fantastic sign as well. I know 22 million is a little bit for a player, but he is definitely worth it. He can play all across the front line. Going to be a really good asset for us, especially in that 4-2-4 tactics. He can play all those 4 front positions. So yeah, we had like a month or two where it was performing really well, and then it just kind of dropped off a bit, but not enough to suggest, I think, that this tactic won't work. I think it just needs some better players now. We just need to recruit for this tactic, I believe. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully we start next season well, and that kind of proves to be right. Excuse me, we're looking at, like I say, we were looking at Morales, but I might play Manunga in there. Maybe Rakov, he can play there. Trained him in there. We've got this left winger striker who really should play a left winger striker, but we're thinking about playing, or I'm thinking about playing him as centre back. He looks decent there, I think. Obviously, I haven't got a lot of options for centre back. That probably is our weakest position. Maybe another like top class centre back and top class DM would be perfect, but we're going to go out, and I have been scouting some really good strikers, and I think I'm going to spend a bit of money this summer. And that should help us. 269 million still to spend. A lot of wage budget there. 1.2, maybe 1.3 million there we could go with. We're bringing in Ibrahimov for Man United. I mean, I'm a Man United fan, so I do scout Man United a few times. But yeah, we're bringing him in just as cover, really. I don't think he'll do a lot. Got the 6'5", who I think will be a wonder kid in Stranatic, who can play centre forward, right wing. I think he will actually play forward for us as well, because his defensive attributes aren't great. The squad were kicking off about our lack of depth in goal. I mean, Edgecombe's a brilliant goalie, but I brought this guy in just to appease them. I think that helped as well, because he came in January and the form kind of was a bit better then as well. We didn't do a lot of sales. We just loaned out Graham, who we'd bought, just to give him another season out, because we didn't think he'd play a lot. Got Melia there, Kai Rooney, like I showed you, I think in the last episode, has come in there for 22 million. Then Graham, 16.75 million. I think he looks fantastic. 15 stone 6 pounds this guy weighs for 5'11", but his physicals are still brilliant pace and stamina. So he must be a beast, really. I thought just for that he could be a fantastic player for us. But yeah, we've left him at Everton. Everton got relegated, so I just thought giving him that season in the Championship might just elevate him to then having a better season for us this season, hopefully. I'm clutching at straws a little bit. I'm trying to just find those little sort of improvements to hopefully help us get this Premier League title. We've got some decent young players come through. Declan Kelly, I know he hasn't got the highest potential, but 19-year-old, 6'6". Problem is he's defending, like he's tackling. It's awful. I mean, maybe an attacking midfielder or something we could start training him as. Maeda, I'm looking to sell. Hasn't really worked out for him, but hopefully we can make a little bit of a profit on him, because we didn't spend much on him. We have improved the training youth facilities to state of the art, and everything is as high as we can get it so far. They won't let me ask for anything more. I think that is probably the best you can get, actually. I did want to kind of expand the stadium, but they won't let me do that either. I think there maybe isn't enough space, I don't know, at Craven Cottage, so maybe it's build a new stadium or you're just stuck with what you've got. We've obviously improved the staff. Like I say, if you're doing your own saves, I mean, you'll know this probably, but get the best staff in you can. It really does help. Make sure they're assigned to the different coaching departments, so the training, the things that they're good at. But these are some of the players we're looking to sign. Etienne Marin, I think, could be fantastic for us in that deep line role. Not sure about Joe Bellamy. He looks really good. I think he could be actually a good centre-back, potentially. But I'm not sure about him, so I'm not certain I'm going to go for him. This Ricardo Henrique, I'm thinking about maybe doing a similar thing to like what I did with Graham, so signing him and then leaving him at the club for the other year just to progress a bit more. Aaron Martinez apparently has good potential, but I'm looking at his stats and that, I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I'm just not sure with him. So we need to go shopping for some better players. There is, I think there's a Portuguese centre forward. I don't know why he's not on my scout list. I was looking at him, who I think looks like he could be world class. We could maybe sneak in, so I will keep scouting for him to see if I can find him. Maybe he's not interested anymore, which would be very disappointing, because I thought he could transform us a bit. I mean, Mucci's 29. I don't think he'll come in. Kevin Shard, it's 77 million. I mean, maybe that's an indicator of how bad our squad is, the fact that Kevin Shard would be a 4-star player for us. So maybe that just shows we need to improve a lot with the players that we're signing. I think Marin is a no-brainer. I wish his finishing was better, but I suppose if he's going to play as that deep line forward, he could be very, very good for us. And yeah, let me go away and hopefully do some scouting, bring in some really world-class players or potentially world-class players to try and transform this save, try and get us that Premier League title. Wish me luck, and I'll go away and do the summer and do season 8. Thank you.